Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Trojans will kick this deep, begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass ball is incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Furback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line. Some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Or maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out. And here comes the fake punt attempt. Looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? And the returner heads out of bounds.
Well, I love the call here, and it's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Launching downfield. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes the score 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
25 on the play. First down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, USC 7, Michigan 3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Aiming for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Gets made on the out route. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
42 Spider.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Well, they slow the game down with a long grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Hey, they rolled the dice here and decided to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half is ending.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Loses 9. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. Here's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield.
The return team gives him plenty of room to be able to work. He's got a lot of positive yards. He's going to set his own offense with good field position, but instead he loses the ball and costs his team in the end.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
It's caught downfield. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Finding some room at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. A quick juke to get free. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give.
And looking for a big play here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Michigan. It was a foot race, and he won it. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
USC 41, Michigan 31.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. USC 41, Michigan 31.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. An explosive play, moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Running back, the ball carrier. Gain of 6. Second down coming up.
And the Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying the run, it's O'Neal. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they hand it off to the back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his back. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score USC 48.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 14. Substitute Bankers on the football.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. USC offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. We'll see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And now the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run.
Let's go.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Mighty space at the 20. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Will he score here? Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.